Yo. So, last time I streamed Home Safety Hotline, I don't know what happened. For some reason, the stream just ended. My recording is completely fine, but the stream was just completely shut down randomly, and I don't know why. Oh, it's acting like I didn't watch it, but I did. If I just watch a little bit, maybe it'll... There we go. Anyway, mailbox. So, I'm going to add into the recording, but I had finished all the way up until Wednesday. And that's kind of it. So, I'm gonna see if I can try to finish it today. If I can't, then oh well. So we're just gonna start. And also, I didn't notice on my camera that I kept moving my picture, so you guys weren't actually able to see the full picture that I had drawn. This is the sketch of it. I don't like it too much, but lately I've been really wanting to practice inking, so I'm thinking that I'll just try to improve it by doing a new inking technique and seeing how that goes. Because in the past, my biggest problem with inking was being too slow. So I'm hoping that if I do a different, faster technique, then it won't look so sloppy. And we'll just see how that works. I don't fully like this sketch, but it's better than nothing. I also need to reread these entries, but I'm just going to do it for myself, so I'll skim through it and then we can continue playing. Carol? There she is.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching you closely, employee.
What?
I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permissions so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon me.
Thank you, ma'am. My eyes rest upon thee as well. Or whatever the fuck. I'll read out loud the new permissions after I reread these new ones. Or these old ones, sorry. Bit teeth. Nom 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 nom. Home Safety Hotline.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet.
Oh, faucet.
Recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But her lungs still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't never had any problems up till now. I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so maybe just send someone out to get this fixed for us.
That sounds like a terrible problem, sir. But you'll have to give me a minute to talk to our supervisors. Please hold.
Please hold.
I remember this one, actually. Because, I don't remember if this part was in the stream, but I had mentioned that I already know about this game, and I just wanted to play something while drawing, and was seeing how this would go. Anyway, I know for a fact this is a false beat. The whole thing about water pipes is just red herring to trick you. He actually ate a false beet. False beets are creatures with a beet-like appearance, known to trick gardeners into harvesting and eating them by disguising themselves among their vegetables. They're harmless unless eaten by a human, at which point they will take root in the human stomach, feeding off its nutrients for its lifetime. This can cause digestive issues and potential back problems over the course of a human's life. False beets can only find themselves in gardens that grow beets. If you do not wish to contend with false beets, it is advised to avoid growing beets. A swallowed false beet cannot be removed without killing its host. So in other words, he's just kind of fucked. Anyway, I already know the answer, but I want to reread all these. Just so I don't go bore you guys to death, I'm gonna read the attic gnome real quick and then... I honestly can't tell which part is the gnome part. It sounded like you said uh-oh after he did something. Attic gnome. Attic gnomes are a subspecies of gnome, known to nest in attics and ceilings. Homeowners infested with attic gnomes often report knocking or rapping sound coming from their ceilings, or a surplus of dust coming out of their ventilation. Attic gnomes' feeding habits can often be a boon to homeowners, as they consume dust, cobwebs, and household pets such as spiders in large quantities. However, when frightened, they will violently expel their meals, which can send large quantities of dust particles into the air, causing air quality issues in the household. They are very easily frightened. To remove an attic gnome from the household, it is recommended to dust and clean your attics and ceilings regularly, as to avoid giving it a source of food. This will prevent other attic gnomes from nesting in your home. Interesting. Just starve them and they'll eventually leave. Metamorphosis. Gopher. Little guy. I'm getting a phone call. You guys are gonna have to give me a second. Hey, sorry about that. That was just a phone call. Thing's still working, right? That's not what I meant to do. Never mind. Anyway, back to reading. Let me read something new so that I don't bore you guys completely. Cellar Grotto. That's the thing from that one video. Cellar grottos are large cave-like networks known to sometimes appear spontaneously in cellars and basements. Homeowners with cellar grottos will often report a bad smell coming from the basement, higher humidity in the home, and a notable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. So they're just spontaneously a cave appears in their basement. Cellar grottos can introduce a number of dangerous pests into the homes, and the heightened humidity they introduce can cause warped floorboards, weakened foundation, and other hazards. Cellar grottos can be removed by finding their creator and presenting them with a gift of gold. Someone just makes this? Their creator often resides somewhere within the grotto's subterranean lake. For safety, bring spelunking and snorkeling equipment on your excursion, or consider utilizing HSH's grotto removal team. So either you go cave diving, or you can have a team do it. And you have to give that thing gold to make it go away. Interesting. Leave a slice of cheese for the fracture hop. The Horde. Oh god, it's like an episode of Hoarders, except it's in a homeless house. The Horde is an invisible, odorless collective conscience that is known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. So is it kind of like a ghost? Or is it literally just stuff kind of just gets moved to one area? The Horde's tendency to store vast quantities of trash in a home make them prone to spreading disease in the homes to the home's inhabitants. Rotten food, used syringes, and rusty metal are among the more common household hazards that can be introduced by the Horde's presence. Once introduced to a home, the Horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. It is advised to sell one home at the first sign of the Horde's presence and make the relocation process go over more smoothly. To prevent the Horde from gathering in one's home, it is advised to keep one home as tidy as possible as to not attract the Horde's attention. The introduction of a hob in the household can often assist in this process. Interesting. Let me check real quick. Okay. We're good. Sorry about that. There's a surprising amount of entities where they'll just tell you, move out. There's nothing we can do. House fire. Thoughts of decay. Laundry gnome. There's a hand. The rest of him just hidden somewhere in there. So help, you're killing him. You put him in the dryer. Laundry gnomes are subspecies of gnome with thick, fiber-like fur. They can fold their bodies into various shapes and often resemble dirty towels. It's a gnome that looks like... Oh! This is the gnome. It's just a towel with eyeballs in the hand. Homeowners with laundry gnomes often report loud rattling and banging sounds coming from the washing machine and missing socks. No, not my socks. Laundry gnomes pose no direct threat to humans, though their lifestyles often lead to broken washing machines or dryers, which can occasionally cause small floods. Water damage can lead to further problems in a home, and as such, laundry gnomes should not be left to their own devices. Laundry gnomes will move on from a home if they are no longer permitted to enter a washing machine. Great care should be taken to inspect each and every piece of laundry before washing. So you could just actually toss it outside and it'll be fine. A night gnome. He's watching you, dear God. I can't tell how much of that was just some random guy snoring, or if it was the gnome breathing. Night gnomes are small, hairy creatures with a pointed head. They are known for their tendency to enter the sleeping quarters of humans and watch them while they sleep. Homeowners affected by night gnomes frequently report sighting them in the middle of the night, or heavy breathing sounds during late hours. Never mind, that was definitely the gnome. Night gnomes are not known to be deadly to humans, but those who suffer from heart conditions should consider wearing sleep masks to prevent being startled by their presence. Don't worry, if you have night gnomes, just wear a sleeping mask and he'll go away in the morning. It's fine. Night gnomes will move on to other homes if they become bored or restless by your inhabitants' sleeping activities. There is no guarantee, however, that they will become bored by you if they find your sleeping sufficiently entertaining. Not sure what would be interesting about my sleep, though, that would make it entertaining. Wood secretions. Oh, right, it's the wood that's like bleeding and smells like candy. It's the unicorn fungi. Travel gnome. Kinda looks like a bird. Is that my wallet you're chewing on? Travel gnomes are highly invasive subspecies of gnome that are known to stow away inside the luggage of unsuspecting travelers to introduce themselves to new households. They are found most commonly in highly forested areas of the globe. So they just kind of hang out in the woods, and if you leave your luggage out, they will go in the luggage, and now they're in your house. Spraying pesticides and weed killer in the home can deter a travel gnome's gardening prospects, at which point it will wait for a new opportunity to travel to a better location. To encourage a travel gnome to relocate, one can invite others to stay at their household, create new travel opportunities for the travel gnome to stow away in visitors' luggage. Don't worry, if you're dealing with a travel gnome, just make it someone else's problem. Don't worry about it. The stairs slope. What does it sound like again? gross. Of course, this is the kind of hob that would live in a damn toilet. An egg. You need an egg. Yeah, because you're fucking weird. Okay, I think I've skimmed through most of them and read some of them, so I'm going to answer this guy's thing, and then I'll continue reading the other ones so that we can move on. You had a false beat. And now it's time to read the new ones. So, I haven't read this face stuff yet. It's cocaina. Cocaina. Feasts are mid to large sized piles of various edible food substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi. It's just dust. Home Safety Hotline, how may I help you?
The police told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house. When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this. I can hardly sleep anymore.
I know exactly what that is, ma'am. You're just going to have to give me a moment.
Please hold.
Anyway, she's being stalked by a gnome. We literally just read about that. So I'll just read through the new entries and then continue on. Also, this is just a pile of fucking dust and fungi, I guess. They are known to appear near eating areas of the home. Feasts are not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other household pests such as cockroaches or carpenter ants. Feasts are a sign of hospitable presence, and as such should be consumed immediately one-sided to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. For maximum assured safety, all members of the home should partake in the feast. Of course, the Fae would want you to eat all that. Spoiler alert. Oh god, he's growing flowers on his face. Fae flu is a rare and dangerous disease commonly spread by the household Fae. Symptoms of Fae flu include headaches, fever, eye discoloration, seeds taking root in the skin pores, and blooming. Fae flu is rarely fatal, but it can have long-lasting effects on the lifetime health of an infected human. Are you sure this isn't fatal? He looks like a strawberry. Long-term symptoms commonly include dizziness, fatigue, monocolored vision. Monocolored vision? Can you only see the color pink after this? Deliriousness and endless dreams. There is no cure for Fae flu, however one can take precautions against it by keeping a clean, Fae-free home. Unless you get the Fae feast, then you need to eat it immediately. Floorboards. Or floor roots. Oh, there's a root in the doll. Ew. I think that was the tree growing we just heard. Floor roots are a tree-like brown root that is known to grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans in their vicinity. Floor roots grow slowly enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. However, if not spotted quickly, they are a known strangling hazard for human children and pets while they sleep. Removal should be a priority in family households. Floor roots require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth, so it is advised to acquire dolls or a similar human-shaped facsimile to give them as a safer alternative. Place the dolls in the affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. By morning, the doll and roots should be gone, and the room safe to inhabit once more. Make any repairs to the floor as needed and utilize Home Safety Hotline's home repair services. Good to know. So this is just him making his root. So does that mean the floor root is just kind of there now? Oh wait, no. It literally says by morning it'll be gone. Night Wisp. You might not believe your eyes if car lights are in your eyes. They whisper things to me. Night whispers are a subspecies of wisp in the form of bright floating lights. They are known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Psst. Have you heard of this new cryptocurrency? Night wisps are not dangerous to humans unless listened to. Refrain from listening to their whispers and following their directions. Night wisps will move on to other homes after a week or so if they are ignored consistently. It is advised to drown out their whispers with music or wearing sleep masks to prevent sleep disruption. So just deal with a week of people promising that they'll give you money, and you'll be fine. Portal. Is this like the grotto? It just kind of appears. I'm assuming that noise we heard was just the door being made. Portals are door-shaped openings to an outdoor location other than the homeowners. Sorry, I read that funny. Discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars. Homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Portals can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to a home and should be dealt with as soon as they are discovered. They can additionally cause drafts and introduce heating problems to a home. Portals should be sealed shut with wooden planks, bricks, or some other common building materials. So the portal will still be there, but the portal will just be covered, essentially. Good to know. Portals should be sealed shut with wooden plank. Oh wait, I just read that. The seals should be airtight, as to not allow for anything to come inside the home. It is advised to utilize Home Safety HSH's home security services to ensure portals are sealed safely. The seedling. Looks like regular seeds to me. I guess that's the issue. Seedlings are small insectoid creatures about the size of an aphid. They are known for burrowing in outdoor planters or gardeners, feeding off the roots of nearby weeds. Though their weed-killing lifestyles can make them useful for gardeners, seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for their food source. Never remove a weed from the seedling-infested garden. They are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. To remove seedlings from a garden, one should not go near their established feeding ground. Instead, one should use a hose, sprinkler, or similar range devices to overwater and drown the seedlings from afar. If you just waterboard them, they'll fuck off. Anyway, you had a night gnome. I passed it. Here it is. I also missed raccoon somehow. I think I read everything. Home Safety Hotline.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation.
Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Okay, please hold.
Please hold.
That immediately sounds like a gnome. We'll be hearing banging sounds coming from the ceiling. Air quality has been drastically reduced. She can't stop coughing. Yeah, that sounds like an attic gnome, but just in case... Black mold doesn't cause noise. No, these are in the cellars. That can't be it. I'll just say attic gnome. It's fine. I wonder what a regular gnome is. Is that just supposed to be a gardening gnome? I'm so not used to this. Home Safety Hotline.
Please help me. The police refused to do anything. They told me to call you. Please say you can help. My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly, I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff. I miss him. I miss him so much. Please say you can help me find him. He's all I have.
Sorry for your concern, ma'am. Please hold for me, okay? Just give me one moment.
Please hold.
I remember this one because it made me sad the first time I heard it after realizing what was happening. Where is this? I'm just gonna show you guys. So, false artifact. This is what it is. I'm 100% sure. Human design objects that can manifest inside a home, known to make gentle buzzing sounds that can only usually be heard by very young human children or small animals. Homeowners with false artifacts can often report out-of-place objects, missing children, or pets. So yeah. False artifacts, while not a direct threat to adult humans, can pose a significant risk to small human children and animals. Should a child or pet be left alone with a false artifact, they are at risk of being encased within. Once enclosed, no noise made by the prey can be heard, while digestion can take upwards of several years to complete. Starvation can be a more pressing concern. Once the false artifact has been identified, removal is as simple as physically moving the object out of one's home. HSH pest removal services should be called to come and remove the object. Should a pet or loved one already be encased within, one can utilize a memory wisp to speed up the grieving process. So yeah, her baby's dead. They're going to remove the artifact. And they're just going to give her a memory wisp to make her forget it even happened. So, false artifact, and have a good day. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my biggest problem with inking, besides going slow, is that I don't do things one line at a time. And I really should, because it makes extremely messy lines like these ones. And I just kind of have to get used to that. It's not something I'm doing, but I really should be. Hotline.
I'm concerned somewhat about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
legal advice. I'm gonna have to talk to the lawyers about that then. So, can you just give me one moment?
Please hold.
I'm pretty sure that is a fracture hop. It sounds like the old owner knew what it was, which is leave slices of cheese at night. Which means he probably saw the fractures, found out it was a fracture hob, and then just kept putting cheese out, and all the leftover cheese is just the hob eating it. Nom nom nom. Cheese. It's okay, you'll just learn what the old owner already did, sir. Don't worry about it. Fear I might have messed up that one. Whoops. Orange drink. That cheesy grease used to kill. Don't tell me you don't got the pepper squeeze. Funny prank caller. Oh my god. Home Safety Hotline.
Hey, so my doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you can help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I recently been having just the worst headaches, and just barely I woke up and felt my eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I'm really freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
Your doctor told you to call us, huh? Please hold.
Please hold.
That's gotta be the Fey flu. Oh. Okay, it's gone. I wonder why in this world, every time something goes wrong, they're told to just call this number. That would imply that the police and the doctors both already know about this, and since there's also like house fires and pest control and stuff like that, that probably means like normal pest control people and firefighters also know about this stuff, which makes it odd that no one ever talks about it. You'll also notice that while drawing, I'm not doing the exact sketch. I decided to try something new. Hold on. Home Safety Hotline.
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here! There's holes all over my freaking house, man! Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splitters! There's no telling how much damage there is! I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes! To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found! She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help. Bad.
Give me just one moment, sir.
Please hold.
I remember I thought this one was really funny the first time I heard it, because I listened to the fail call for this, and like his dog just suddenly came out of that hole he was talking about, and I thought that was hilarious for some reason. Anyway, that's a unicorn guy. His dog's got a unicorn horn, and he's trying to dig. That dog sure is a digger, though. He dug through the floorboards. Okay, this is such a cute little picture. Home Safety Hotline.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the theme of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later. And my living room is absolutely covered in soil plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there. What is happening? Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
A bad rug.
Please hold.
Do you already know about this stuff? Do you already know about, like, the Fae and shit being here if you think that buying a bad rug caused this? No, I'm afraid what you have is a travel gnome, it sounds like. Here it is. Sorry, I couldn't find it for a second. Oh, right, about this. So, there was some advice I heard about inking, where it was talking about to treat the sketch lines as more of a guideline rather than the full picture. So I just wanted to try that today, and so far it's fine.
There's something in my basement. I don't know what it is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there, too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please, send somebody to help with this. I can't deal with something like this.
That sounds like a horrible problem, sir. I'm gonna have to make you go on hold.
Please hold.
I'm thinking that's either a cellar growth or a grotto. Let me check the differences real quick. Large species of fungi known to glow in the dark, damp environments of cellars. Commonly report slimy residue, the sound of dripping or stretching, strange glowing noises coming from their cellar. It's making all... smells like a sewer. This thing probably would smell, but it's not described as smelly. Horrible noises, and there might be water. Bad smell coming from a basement, high humidity home, noticeable increase of large beetles, introduce no names. Okay. Something in the basement, I don't know what it is. All I know is that when I open my basement door, it smells like a sewer. I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. So it sounds like the growth is a lot more quiet than the grotto. Ugh. Actually, never mind. Sounds there might be a lot of water down there too. Did the grotto have water sounds? I want to say grotto just because this notes that there is a lake when the grotto appears, and also the grotto is the new entry, and it's usually the newer entries. So I'm going to put grotto, but I'm not entirely sure. Gopher. Oh wait, it starts with a C, that's why. I was looking for G. Whoops. Oh. Holy, oh my god, 100% accuracy? Hell yeah. Was not expecting that. Complete your 4th day on the job. Hell yeah. Are those paper clips? Oh, no new TV today? Mailbox. From Mike. Do not go to the hole. Hey, it's Whiskers. The cat that we stole for some reason. Why didn't we just get our own cat? There's no spaces. The hole has been breached. I repay. Te house is bright. Is not safe here. I must find a new ed spot. It knows I'm here. Interesting. Sorry about that, man. Scheduling changes. Employee. Regarding your schedule this week, due to a shortage of available staff, we'll need you to come into work Saturday and Sunday. Oh, man. Thanks for being a team player. You didn't ask. Rest assured your additional labors will be recognized. Okay. Daily coupon. A tamed river route. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has rewarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for tamed river roots. Plucked and tamed straight from the waters within the undersoil, this river root is as reliable as they come. Their gentle, high-frequency cries are guaranteed to keep your garden safe from all manner of pests and predators. Just don't forget to keep them well-watered and well-monitored. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Rootin' for you. Keep up the great work, employee. Went from $737.99 to $549.99. God damn, it's an expensive ass mushroom. What is wrong with the hand that's holding it? Hi. Wasn't this a hill? No, it wasn't. I'm just imagining things. On to Friday. Clocking in. Another day, another nickel. Maybe that's why it doesn't look as good. It's because the mouth's open. It's kind of a little late for that now. Is that you, Carol?
Hello.
Hey.
Supervisor Carol here. Thy accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil. I have
Thank you.
updated your permissions once more. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon me.
I think this call creeps me out the most because it's not just her words that are different, it's also just her tone. Like, she was originally cheerful in a lot of the other ones, but in this one she's really, like, slow and slightly deeper voice, but still professional, you know? So it's just kind of creepy. Animation. Oh. Already? What a busy day. Home Safety Hotline.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed.
No, sorry, that was me.
I know this teenager haven't joined up with one of those Dungeon Dragon cult things.
Sorry, that was still me.
And next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic Satanistic ritual crap, I assume. But tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off of my property.
So, what about your son? Sorry, ma'am. Have a good day.
Please hold.
Whoops, I said that on the phone. I think I remember what this was, but this is a brand new entry, so I'm gonna just wait to answer it till I read all of these. Animation. Animations are any miniature household figures such as dolls, puppets, or marionettes that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners of animations most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night or missing or stolen household objects. Animations are usually but not directly dangerous to humans and will ignore them entirely as they go about their business. I remember for the DLC, this was one of them, and it was really funny because it was literally the gingerbread man. Their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function. No action is further needed. If an animation persists more than a few days in a single location, it may be a sign of more dangerous activity. In these cases, it is advised to contact HSH's pest removal services. They're slaves to something, but what that something is, I don't know. Closet labyrinth. Closet labyrinths are large, twisting networks of tunnels that are known to occasionally appear inside the closets or wardrobes of wealthy homeowners, or left behind in homes once owned by the wealthy. Interesting. So if you're wealthy, you could have a closet labyrinth. Homeowners with closet labyrinths will often report missing clothes or the sounds of distant cries coming from their closet. Can you imagine trying to get dressed for work and you just start hearing like crying noises when you don't even have kids? Closet labyrinths are incredibly easy to get lost in by design and can prove especially hazardous to homeowners carrying valuable items such as gold, precious silk, or rare spices on their person. I don't know who's carrying rare spices on their person, but at least I'm not one of them. They are otherwise harmless adults who do not enter their domain. If the closet labyrinth is discovered, it is advised to lock or blockade the entrance to prevent accidental entry and diminish the lure of the labyrinth's hidden riches. There's stuff in there. Hell yeah, I could get more rich. It is absolutely vital a closet labyrinth be removed from a home. It is advised to utilize Home Safety Hotline's labyrinth removal team. I'm glad that we have a team for like very specific needs, like a closet labyrinth. Dreamweaver. Are you the Dreamweaver? Ew. Dreamweavers are large spider-like creatures known to weave dreams into reality. They are also known to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything being covered in webs. They will only move into a household if no other spiders are present. Oh! Is that why it says that for house spiders it's advised to not remove them unless immediately necessary? Because it can cause a Dreamweaver to come? That's interesting. Dreamweavers are parasitic in nature and feed off the dreams of humans while they sleep. While this does not cause any direct harm to humans, it can lead to increased anxiety, and the large webs they weave can often trap dust, pets, and children, causing their further complications. To remove a Dreamweaver from a household, homeowners should refrain from sleeping for as long as possible in order to starve the creature and encourage it to find a new home. Dreamweavers will often attempt to induce sleep by ensnaring homeowners and injecting them with sleep-induced venom. Do not let them do this. You know, I wouldn't want them to do that. So that's good to know. A false flower. Beautiful singing. False flowers are long, slender creatures that vaguely resemble common houseplants. They are known to take root in indoor potted plants, disguising themselves among the flowers. Homeowners often report hearing faint singing. I don't know, that's kind of loud ass singing. That'd be hard to ignore. Can't we call pest removal? Kobold. Oh god. Kobolds are 5-foot humanoid creatures with dog-like faces that are known to burrow in dark rooms or storage closets and make their home. Homeowners infested with kobolds will sometimes report broken floorboards. Kobolds are harmless to humans until they are discovered, at which point they'll often lash out violently to protect their home, causing injury or even death. If discovered, kobolds will attempt to lure humans into their space by poking their dog-like heads out from behind corners and whimpering. Do not ever enter a kobold's domain. One should not attempt to remove a kobold from their home. It is strongly advised to hire professionals and utilize HSH's pest removal service. This hold music is way scarier, I just realized. Is that it whimpering? Interesting. Also creepy. A rain nymph. It looks like just kind of smacked himself into the window. It's like it was actually talking to me, Jesus Christ. Rain nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are most active during rainstorms. They are faint humanoids with a glow in their eyes that often appear... Oh, this whole thing is it. That's just the hand. Never mind. That often appear near windows and doors, asking to be let inside. Homeowners afflicted with rain nymphs often report flooding. The floods rain nymphs cause can lead to water damage, which can both be costly and dangerous to a home. Rain nymphs are very preventable, in that their pleas to be let inside can simply be ignored. It is advised to stay away from doors and windows during rainstorms to avoid having to endure a rain nymph's various temptations and threats. Was it for... Hello, can you let me in? It sounded like it was just asking to be let in to, like, have some tea or something. Oh, there's not that many entries today. Trash gnome. Ew, looks like a rat. Trash gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick brownish-gray fur, frog-like eyes, and a large gaping mouth. They are known to seek out trash receptacles and burrow inside them for both food and shelter. Homeowners with trash gnomes often report the smell of rotten eggs, finding large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped garbage cans, and loud crunching sounds at night. Trash gnomes are highly territorial once home. While their bite is not fatal, it can often lead to inconvenient and painful circumstances, such as the loss of a finger or a nose, while attempting to discard trash or remove a trash bag from the receptacle. They are also capable of spreading deadly disease to humans, such as rabies and tetanus. What, are their teeth rusty? Tetanus? Wait, tetanus? You mean the ringing in your ears? What? How the hell are they causing that? To prevent a trash gnome from roaming inside your trash, it is recommended to not let trash in the home be idle for more than a day or two, as their noses are highly sensitive to the smell. To remove a trash gnome permanently, it is highly advised to utilize HSH's pest removal service. Soap Sprite. Ooh, it's a bar of soap with legs. Soap sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming bacteria and harmful microbes. They frequently occupy bathrooms, appearing similar to pink bars of soap. In order to feed off the hands that use them, they secrete a sud-like substance that is used to digest their meals. Soap suds, despite their bacteria-eating lifestyles, are frequently known to spread deadly diseases, such as Fey flu, to humans who handle them, making them a serious household hazard. Soap sprites are easy to remove and dispose of by way of tongs or by grabbing utensils. Identifying soap sprites can be difficult, so it is recommended not to keep any bars of soap in the household to ensure they can be identified and removed as soon as possible. Alright. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is her son now. You can see that it used to be a dude sitting in the corner. Sprig trees are rapidly growing tree-like organisms that take roots in the human body. They are known to cause structural damage to a home as they continue to grow, generally reaching to their full size in a matter of days. They are known to be caused by the touch of a spriggan. Sprig trees are incredibly deadly to those infected and will result in death once they have reached a certain size. Anyone near a sprig tree, while it is growing in an indoor location, is also at risk of injury or death from the structural damage that will occur as it grows. There is no cure for sprig tree. The infected individual should be quarantined, while any others occupying the household should vacate the premises immediately. Do not touch the infected person or the black substance that leaks from them under any circumstances. Begin looking for a new home and arrange any funeral services as needed for the affected individual. He's just dead. Sprig vines. I think this is one of the houses that was being sold. Sprig vines are rapidly growing vines that are known to quickly consume a house and block off exits. They are often a sign that sprigging has been provoked. Sprig vines are not dangerous on their own and can be cut through a common gardening tool. However, their tendency to block exits can create struggles when needing to exit the home in a hurry, such as ceased floods, fires, or sprigging in pursuit. Sprig vines will continue to grow as long as the sprigging that made them desires it. It is advised to vacate and rehome as soon as possible. What the fuck do you do to provoke a sprigging? Also, that's terrifying. It just blocks off all the exits, and then it'll just try to pursue you once you're, like, stuck. Anyway, sprig tree. Your son's a sprig tree now, ma'am. You might want to attend funeral services. Sorry about that. Sorry for your loss. Yeah, I could have done the mouth a lot better. I like the way this made his look. This inking made his fur look, though. It makes it look a lot rougher. Home Safety Hotline.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Alrighty then, let me just talk to my coworkers to see if any of them were the ones that talked to you, and I'll see what I can do. Please hold.
Please hold.
That sounds like a gnome. Last week, some noise in my home. After following instructions, I already told you what's happening. Short story is every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I check for signs of droppings, but the place looks spotless. Yeah, this sounds like a hobbit or a hob. Sounds about right. To put a bowl of milk or cream out at night. It's probably in the kitchen looking for milk. Where'd my eraser go? Where did I put it? Oh, this is right in front of me. My bad. Home Safety Hotline.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
Well, ma'am, have you considered if the thieves were already in your home? Anyway, please hold.
Please hold.
Singing. Breaking into the greenhouse. Yeah, that's definitely a false flower. These tall little guys. Just, oh, shit! Thank God, I didn't know I could cancel that. Whoops. Sweet. That was fast. Home Safety Hotline. Hi, Flipper.
Can't even see the face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean?
Deadlifting.
See, I'm looking at these bells right now here.
All these bells and whistles.
Spit, crud, juice. Hey, who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
So even though I already know about this game, it honestly does not take away from the experience, especially of playing it. It's a little late now. I would recommend just playing this for your first time, but it sure is an experience. Hi, Carol.
Supervisor Carol here.
You'll never know what just happened.
Calls from a false caller with ulterior motives.
You mean a prank caller?
False caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day. Her eyes are opening more and more as these calls go on. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but oh. Okay, thank you.
There's some kind of insect in my house. I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it retributed itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent around the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Yes, sir. Just give us one moment.
Please hold.
I'm pretty sure that's a lamp sprite. I just want to double check that they burn themselves. Never mind. Lamp sprites. It's definitely a big bug that flew into your lamp and now it's making the house smell like it's burning. Thank you. Network error. Hello.
It took my daughter. It took my daughter. She's gone. It left its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Please hold, sir.
Please hold.
It took her, wrapped awful tendrils around her, and took her down with it. I saw her take it down with it. My own eyes. I'm pretty sure this is a floor roots. You took your daughter. Sorry about that, sir. Floor roots. I'm honestly not sure what else I want to do with this picture, so I'm just kind of like inking it to see what happens. I'm just coloring it in to see what happens. Maybe it'll look better, because I don't really like how it looks. I'm just kind of calling this practice. We'll see the hotline.
Please hold.
So it's interesting that her face is blurred here, because this is definitely a mirror nymph. I actually remember in her fail call, she talks about how she's going to take a hammer and smash that mirror. Which means as long as the hammer that she uses is made of iron, she's actually doing the right thing without us, like, telling her what to do. So I thought that was interesting. Sometimes when the homeowners are, like, getting failed calls, they'll be able to solve them on their own, but they don't even realize it. Other times it's just, like, the worst outcome possible. Like Metamorphosis. I wonder what they're even sending them. Like, I know it's a packet of information, but we're clearly not telling them literally everything. Like how it's definitely a mirror nymph. So we're probably just telling them, like, go find who took your face and smash him with a mirror. Or smash him with an iron hammer. Just make sure it's made of iron, or it won't work. Why do we know that? Don't worry about it. Home Safety Hotline.
I think some homeless or druggies might be in my house because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scrap, and other such nasty things on my living room carpet. I have children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
Of course, ma'am. Just, let me put you on hold real quick.
Please hold.
Bitch. Maybe that's the horde. Is it in T or H? It must be an H. The horde. Just get a hob. Don't worry about it, ma'am. And make sure you leave a bowl of cream out at night now that your hob is there. Think of it as like a pet you're not supposed to see. Okay? You kids will love it. Have a good day. Home Safety Hotline.
Yeah, there's some kind of home security camera I can purchase from you guys. For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
Of course, sir. I understand your concern. Please hold.
Please hold.
I think I know what he's talking about, but I don't remember what they were called. Was it a night wisp? For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights. They keep shining these lights through our windows, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them. Yeah, it's definitely just the night wisp. And they probably can't fully hear what they're saying, so they think it's like just teenagers talking. You're just gonna have to ignore them for a week, sir, and they'll go away. Sorry about that. Thank you. I like that in between waiting for the new calls. It's always a different time. It's gives you a simulation of what it's actually like to be in a call center. You're just kind of waiting for calls sometimes. Home Safety Hotline.
Hey, so I think I found some kind of door. I feel like maybe I should step through it.
No, ma'am, don't do
Yeah,
that.
I think
No.
I
No.
need to go outside.
Ma'am, listen
The
to me.
wind feels so nice.
You can go outside, but not through that door, ma'am. Just give me a
Please
moment.
hold.
Don't go through there, okay? That's what my boss uses, and she's not gonna be happy if she sees someone else in there. So, please just don't. Thank you. I'm just kind of messy with the fur right now. I might make under the tail darker also. Home Safety Hotline. What the fuck is up with your eyes?
Sounds strange, but I think there's some kind of like squid or something in my bathroom. Like I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, you know, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its like little tentacles or like tendrils or you know whatever. But when I turned on the light, nothing was there. I towel, like, under, like that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. Like, it's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. Still gotta be hiding in here.
That sure is a strange concern of yours. You're just gonna have to give me a moment to talk with our special workers, and I'll see what we can do.
Please hold.
I'm pretty sure this is soap sprites, and I specifically remember this call because that's like a... They're so descriptive, but they're also not descriptive at the same time. Like, this could have just actually been a squid, for all I knew. I don't know why it just didn't clock into me that, yeah, this is a soap sprite. And they just, like, even though they touched the soap, they didn't realize it's the soap itself that they saw. Thank you. Oh, 100% accuracy. Oh my god, yay. I need to get some more water, so I'm gonna get that real quick while I'm clocking out. Alright, I got some water. I'm debating making some more tea. I just had some. Not sure what kind, though. Kind of running out of tea. Let me go through my mail and then we'll watch it. This address is no longer active. From Mike, 3. Hello. If you are receiving this email, it is because you've been emailed by this address before. The employee of this address is registered... Holy shit, give me a minute. The employee this address is registered to is no longer employed here at Home Safety Hotline. As of 4/30/1996, this address will be shut down and no longer able to send or receive emails. If you still need support from HSH, please email us at support@hshmail.com or hsh.mail. Thank you. Home Safety Hotline support. So tomorrow it will be inactive. What a slow firing system. A fresh hag hide. Ew. You just have an old lady's face. Hagging for deals. Fuck off. Congratulations. Here's your daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for hag hide. Sourced cruelty-free from the perished and treated with our flowery scented formula. These are the best quality hag hides you'll find. This month only. We'll even throw in our iron wall mount free of charge. Let the whispers keep your bed the safe haven it should be. Sleep easier, sleep safer. To receive your discount, simply type the following code in your online checkout. Let the whispers keep your bed the safe haven it should be. It fucking whispers in your sleep. Good to know. Thunder Peak. I remember this one was kind of long, so I think I will make some tea while waiting for this. Supplies. remained completely silent. As you approach the cave entrance, remove your hiking boots so that you don't make any noises. Enter the cave. I'm pretty sure this is a grotto, which makes me confused on why they brought an iron sword, but not gold. When inside the cave, move carefully and quietly. Do not stop. Follow the lights. Do not stray. If you hear the sounds, stay still and unsheath your sword. Someone got scared. Once you exit the cave, put on your boots and gloves for the final climb to the peak. You made it. Enjoy the view. Wow, what a beautiful view. So great to have that horrifying experience to get to it. I immediately regret the way I just drew the pause hair. My tea is done. Oh, you're closer. What are you? Oh man, I didn't realize what time it was. Well, this is unfortunate, but it looks like I'm going to have to end stream here. I apologize for suddenly being so abrupt, but I didn't realize what time it was currently, and I'm gonna need to just get ready for work and stuff. So I hope